folks, here we go. Second matchup of the night, and this one should be very physical to say the least. Out comes the Dozer, Ian Wilder, looking to pick up a huge win here on pay-per-view. Here comes a guy who's probably just out here looking to beat somebody's ass. Out comes Tony Lockard. This one has been brewing for a while. The issues between these two have been just escalating week by week, and here we go. It comes down to this. Wilder charging in at the bell. Lockard discus forearm early. These two first locked horns in the four-way number one contenders match to decide who would face the Intercontinental Champion. That bout was a few weeks ago on PCW on CMT. In that bout, Wilder would eliminate Lockard, and once Wilder was eliminated, the two brawled at ringside. They were both fined. Impressive press slam by Lockard. The issues continued to escalate in the ensuing weeks. Wilder would interfere in one of Lockard's matches, cost him a match against Sons of the South's Jeff Mahoney. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Lockard countered. Lockard maybe calling for something big here early. Lockard keeping it simple with a scoop slam and forcing Wilder back to his feet. Tie up. Here it comes. The best super kick in the business by Lockard. Ooh, but Wilder close enough to the ropes. Great ring awareness. And this match will continue. I thought Lockard was about to make short work of the Dozer. Oh, look at that stiff headbutt. And now a stiff chop. Ian Wilder has been wrestling a much more aggressive style just through this past month. He first showed that last month at Night of Glory, where he and Zach Patterson had a brutal match in the quarterfinals of that tournament. Lockard with a spinning kick to the back. Lockard tie up. Beautiful release German suplex, but the Dozer getting right back to his feet. We're seeing Wilder rocking some new merchandise. This SDG merch shirt, I'm not sure what that's supposed to stand for. But we'll find out more in the ensuing weeks. Folks, what a huge win this would be for Ian Wilder if he can pull it off tonight. Lockard is a very accomplished individual here at PC. Discus forearm sends Wilder to the outside. So this Lockard going high, risking it, pays off with a flying cross body from the top rope.
5, 6.
This what's Lockard. Lockard just looks out. Yeah, that's right. He's going to keep it simple. Send Wilder right back into the ring, and this match will continue right here. And once again, dumping Wilder to the outside.
2.
Now Lockard. He's going to go high risk here. Oh, look for a baseball slide. Was just a little bit out of range there. Snap suplex to Wilder. Lockard seems to be in control here in the early going. Of course, as I was saying before, the issues between these two have been going on for weeks. Wilder cost Lockard a match to Jeff Mahoney. Then the following week, Ian Wilder would challenge for the PCW Intercontinental Championship. Lockard would be involved in that match as well, but only after Chris Benoit came out and tried to cost him. Look at this. Ooh, there's a second super kick of the match. Center of the ring pinfall attempt. This should be it, folks. Ooh, and Ian Wilder kicks out once again. Chop. These two just trading strikes in the center of the ring here. Ooh. Wilder hanging him high with that big time vertical suplex. Oh, going for something there, but Lockard blocked it. Then last week, not even last week, just a few days ago, Lockard had an opportunity to be added to the tonight's main event. Could have been a triple threat match between he, Joelberg, and his cousin Adam Morgullis, and we'll get to that in a moment. And then Ian Wilder, during that match, came down and got involved. It was a big fat... who knows if Lockard could have beaten Joelberg or not, but at least it could have been piece of. At least it would have been good to know for sure whether he could or could not beat Joelberg. Bridging German suplex. Ooh, and Walter kicks out at 2 once again. Tie up. Look at that. Ooh, another stiff headbutt. Walter is utilizing a lot more headbutts just like that. A diving headbutt from the top rope. Now Lockard slow to get back to his feet. Tried to hit that rising clothesline, couldn't get it. Lockard keeping it simple with the stiff right hand. Oh, there's a stiff chop. Oh, discus forearm connects there. This off the ropes. Oh God, we've seen this out of Wilder before. Oh, brain buster DDT center of the ring. This may be it right here, folks. And folks, we're not entirely sure why Ian Walter has targeted Tony Lockard. I mean, there are plenty of reasons to do so. I mean, look at Tony Lockard's accomplishments. I mean, last year, he won the Glory Cup tournament. It was last year at the Supercard where Tony Lockard challenged for the PCW World Heavyweight Championship. He was unsuccessful on that night, but he was still there. He still headlined the last Supercard. Oh, no! Stiff shot to the midsection. Of course, Lockard, it's also a 2-time Intercontinental Champion, the only 2-time Intercontinental Champion. These issues between these two have just been boiling over for weeks, and you could see the tension in this match. Brings him back in the hard way. It's forcing Lockard to his feet once again. Look at this. Oh, no, going behind. Look at that. Oh, look at the half Nelson suplex just folding up Lockard like an accordion. Another tie up. Side Russian leg sweep, keeping it simple. For Zach Patterson. Not to segue too hard, but Zach Patterson will be defending the Lubeck Lucha Libre United States Championship tonight against none other than the last Emperor, Fedor Emelianenko, who will be making his pro wrestling debut right here in Nashville tonight. And that is one of the reasons why the entire world is watching this event. This Supercard is almost an event worthy to be called Wrestle Lockers. Of course, there's so much uncertainty right now, folks, when you consider our main event tonight. You know, the Vegas odds are heavily favoring Joelberg, but it still only takes a 3 count, folks. All pinfall attempt. 1, 2. Ooh, and Walter kicks out of the late 2. I mean, Joelberg is one of the most dominant competitors here in PCW, but don't get that confused with being unbeatable. People have beaten Joelberg before, not many. Pinfall attempt, hooking the leg deep. Kicks out of leg 2. And folks, we saw at Night of Glory, we did see flashes of greatness in Adam Morgullis. It was on that night that he defeated not only former PCW World... Oh, no. Oh, no. Look at this. Burning Hammer. Pinfall attempt, hooking leg deep. This is it, folks. Oh, and Lockard somehow kicked out of the Burning Hammer, folks. That Burning Hammer is such a devastating move because it virtually drops you straight on the back of your head. Pinfall attempt. 1, 2. Ooh, and Lockard once again kicks out of the late 2. Walter. Oh, no. Oh, Lockard blocked that one. Look at this Lockard on the offensive again. Oh, but Walter not backing out. Not backing down an inch. Lockard hit that discus forearm once again, though. One of his signature maneuvers, as is this one. This. You reap what you sow, Mr. Wilder, because you've got a one-way ticket to Concussion City! Walker forcing him back to his feet. Oh, Walter once again on the offensive, though. And Ian Walter has always shown a lot of guts here in PCW competition, but it's really starting to pay dividends with his new aggressive style. And Lockard maybe calling for something big once again. Turn him around. Oh God, is he gonna go for it again, folks? Oh no. Lockard maybe going for the throat right here. Just raking the boot across the face. Gets a run. Boom! Once again, another trip to Concussion City for the Dozer. Discus forearm to follow up. There's a tie up. Look at this. It's a double underhook backbreaker. Walter trying to recover. Look at that. Walter is favoring his neck now. Lockard has been utilizing one of his signature submission holds, the T-lock, much more as of late. We saw him utilize. Oh, look at that. Walter ducked the discus forearm. Nope, Lockard going behind. Oh, but Ian Walter with a low blow. Wow. Oh, look at that. Oh, Lockard inside cradle, maybe trying to steal one right here. Oh, and the Dozer kicks out at a late 2. Lockard off the ropes. Oh, Walter with a stiff chop. Walter tying him up, driving him to the mat with a side Russian leg sweep. Walter maybe calling for something big right here. Oh no, Lockard blocked that one. Like I said before, folks, wins and losses are critical right now, as we're just a few weeks away from the Gauntlet for Glory, the match that will determine who will challenge for the PCW World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleOcalypse. Of course, as I was saying in regards to that before, folks, I mean, who knows what would happen if Adam Morgullis won the PCW World Heavyweight Championship tonight? Because I feel like in that scenario we haven't. Oh no! A huge lariat from the Dozer. Lockard would look like damn near knocked out after that. But I look at this. There's a brainbuster DDT, and that may be all she wrote, folks. Oh no, Walter having to drag Lockard away from the ropes, wasting precious seconds. 1, 2. And Tony Lockard manages to kick out of that, folks. And I don't think anyone would have faulted Lockard if he had not kicked out of that one. But oh, now look at that. Lockard now favoring his neck as well. Look at that. Gets a run and a takedown right there. Lockard pinfall attempt, just trying to get out of this one. Oh, and the Dozer Ian Wilder kicks out at a late 2. Both these men heavily favoring their necks. Dealt each other a lot of head trauma. Just keep it simple with a side headlock. Now Dozer going for the pin again. Oh, and Lockard once again digs deep and kicks out. You can tell neither of these men want to yield an inch. Big time release German suplex. Lockard once again forcing Ian Walter to his feet. Oh, Walter. Look at that. A tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Oh no, Lockard looked like he was going to walk into T-lock again, and Walter was one step ahead. Oh, another diving headbutt from the Dozer. Lockard slow to get to his feet. This discus forearm. Oh, and Ian Walter gets sent out to the outside.
2, 3.
For this Lockard. Lockard with a suicide dive, folks.
6.
Tony Lockard is pulling out all the stops tonight. Oh, bridging German suplex on the outside. Not that it matters. No, can't pin him out there. Pinfall must take place in the ring.
13.
And this match will continue. Both the men beat the count. Look at this. Walter sending Lockard into the ropes. Oh, Lockard wisely holding onto the ropes. Oh, no. Look at that. Ian Walter went for that knee strike. Lockard counted it into an Achilles lock. Walter just had to fight out of that one. Oh, Walter going downstairs once again with that chop. Look at this. Dozer off the ropes. Oh, look at that. Oh, sleeper transitions. Oh, there's the T-lock and great ring positioning too. Ian Wilder can't seem to find the ropes. Oh my God. Oh, and somehow Ian Wilder hangs on and slips. Oh no! A vicious headbutt and Lockard is lacerated. Wilder staying on the offensive. Oh no, Lockard. Oh no! And a low blow. Wilder once again forcing Lockard to his feet. Oh God. Oh God. Oh no. Oh, don't do it, Ian. Don't do it. Brain buster from the top rope. Oh, look at this. Lockard's probably knocked out now. No, no, no. Lockard's back to his feet. Lockard is back to his feet. Oh, look at this tie up. Oh no, not again. Not again. Brain buster DDT. Can Lockard kick out one more time, folks?
2, 3.
And that's 3. And the Dozer, Ian Wilder, picks up a huge win here in Nashville. Wow. What an absolute assault in the closing moments of that match, folks. Ian Wilder threw a devastating headbutt that cracked Lockard in the head just to the right point to cause him to start bleeding profusely from the head. He then hit the brain, went for the brain buster. Lockard countered it. Ian Wilder hit a low blow, set him into the corner, hit the super brain buster from the top rope. Lockard managed to get back to his feet, but in the end, right here, let's take a look at it again. Holds him up high, drops him right on the back of his head. You know, I've got to give props to Ian Wilder, folks. He called his shot. He targeted Tony Lockard, the two-time Intercontinental Champion, the former Glory Cup winner. He knew that he was probably mentally vulnerable dealing with his cousin, Adam Morgullis, being the inside man. And Ian Wilder exploited it, folks. A big win for the Dozer here in Nashville. Alright, folks, and up next, our first championship bout of the evening as the Cancun Party Crew will defend their newly won PCW World Tag Team Championships against none other than the duo of Cake and Julian Thunderlighter. And that one is coming up next.